Warning, this podcast discusses conspiracy theories and critiques the pharmaceutical industry. Listeners are encouraged to do their own research and consult professionals before making health decisions. We also invest in cryptocurrency, which you have to be an absolute fucking retard to buy in. Make sure you're consulting a financial expert for more information on this.
Welcome to the Higher Values Show. Cashman and Randall Brad, let's go. Let's smoke some weed, learn some things. Deep Prince and Intellect State are on wing. We're here to open up your mind, to hear the truth that you will find. So light it up and join the crew. We're here for you. Real plain Bill, real Piconi, got to be told you.
Oh, it's all here.
Maybe I'm here finally. Maybe I just haven't been here. All of us.
Hey there, welcome to Higher Values, another episode. Unfortunately, we don't have Cashman tonight. He is under the weather. You got the Fauci flu again. That thing's going around. Everybody's getting this damn plague. So I'm just going to roll right into it. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We might get GreenMan on tonight. I'm talking to him. A couple of the lives, I think he just said that Tony's, T-Prince, hers says GreenMan on it. So maybe we'll get him on later. Maybe not. If you see that, still stick around. He might be in later. But let's get Brad up here. Let's get T-Prince up here. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey, everyone. Good evening. Uh-oh. I went blurry again.
Oh, Brad's muted. There he is.
Hello, Brad.
We got Brad.
There it goes.
Brad. There he is.
I guess I pushed the button on here. I don't know what the fuck happened. Could have swore I kept it going, but whatever. Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me now?
If you didn't join us last night, we talked about the I don't fucking remember how Cosmic Adonis put it, but basically, characters, comedians, the power that the jesters have, and the magic of being able to just have random fun and things of that nature. And that's basically what we're going to get into today. Before we got into the show, I don't know if it's still popular, if it's still viral, but we got talking about the Ashley St. Clair saga, and we were joking around because I said some things that may or may not have been true. Like, she's connected to the Jewish deep state. Now, however, I grokked this, and by grokking it, apparently grok is more I'm not grokking it. You need to be. Get off Google, start grokking it. But this seemed pretty biased and very based about Ashley St. Clair, and apparently she does have a mother who was Jewish, and apparently that seals the deal. Like, you're a guaranteed Jew if your mom was Jewish. I don't know how this religion works, but and then apparently her attorneys are attached to the Jewish deep state. Now,
oh shit!
Apparently it gets fucking weird here. I don't want to go into the whole thing. I just read this on Grok. I haven't done any investigative journalism, no real report here. But this is really peculiar. Like, is it possible that here these Jews are, like Borat was talking about fucking 20 years ago in that movie,
Borat.
And here they are conspiring to fucking take down the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Like, that would be a sad reality. But, like, this could be the world we're living in. How do you guys feel about that?
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's very obvious that they don't want him helping Trump.
Oh, they're getting pissed off about that, huh?
Oh, gosh.
Talking about King Elon and shit.
Those 5 bullet point email is just insane. Like, come on. You can't tell me 5 things you did last week? And then it came out about all the porn, and I'm not exactly sure that was the bullet points he was looking for, really.
Probably not. I read somewhere that they got millions of emails.
I saw where Trump said that the reason that they did this is because there's a bunch of dead people on the payroll still collecting paychecks. And when you don't reply to the email, then they'll know that you're not working because you're dead. Because you're dead.
To a degree, that's a very fair assessment. I mean, something like with federal government, like, it's really easy to have the books just not even fully properly reviewed if it's not costing them too much money out of the budget. And if it's something that's easy to be overlooked, I can vouch, myself, like I have a couple pair of, gas masks and things of that nature. I helped some friends smuggle some night vision goggles off the books, and they just got wiped off the fucking army books totally. And, nobody cares about it. Like they were just destroyed. And you know what I mean? Like we're just wrote it off as fucking destroyed items. No big deal. Who cares? But, sold them on the fucking,
story.
like this
That's
motherfucker.
great.
I hope he watches this show. I'm going to throw him under the bus. I'm just going to say his last name because I don't remember his first name, but his name was Baroa. And this motherfucker sold night vision goggles on eBay straight up from the fucking department that we was working in, like crazy. Would just take pieces, assemble them at his house, and fucking sell them on eBay. Good little side hustle.
Speaking of getting doxxed, did you see the video of the girl that
had sex with 1,000 people?
No. We covered that weeks ago.
No. But she ended up she's was giving birth to a surrogate baby apparently, and she's using the money from all the viral clips and things to help take care of the kids. I don't
hard time understanding you. Push the button, Brad.
Is it any better now?
Yeah, it's good.
It's better, yeah, you're good.
What the heck? I think my USB cable came a little wonky there.
No.
But nevertheless, she's carrying a surrogate baby. And I guess was raising the money to help this family out and get through their...
the porn stars?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She had a whole video about like how she was doing it for goodwill, apparently. I guess. Wow. This is America.
Mom of the year.
Mm-hmm. This world's fucking insane.
So did you see the video of the girl? I have it. That says that they should assassinate Elon Musk.
No.
And
what?
You haven't seen this?
No.
I have it. I have it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, bring that up.
And you'll have to, I don't know about the volume because she's kind of quiet. There we go. Okay. So, here she is.
The news.
She's kind of cute.
In a crazy sort of way.
I don't know what that. Mira does. Elon Musk. Like, when you do X him, and by X I mean formerly known as assassination.
She looks crazy.
She does. Wait, here's the best part.
You don't have enough people to even investigate me at this point. I haven't filed my taxes in like 8 years, and yet no one's covered me. So I'm gonna fucking say it.
She knows her names right there.
Sarah C. Roberts.
It's all fun and games.
Okay, so but wait, this is the best part of the story here is right here. Attorney Ed Martin. So she's completely toasted now. Sarah C. Roberts has duly noted. Thanks for letting the U.S. Attorney Ed Martin says, duly noted. Thanks for letting us know. We'll put you in the system. Talk soon, ma'am.
I can't believe
that is amazing.
I was just gonna hammer so many points, but this fixes it because first off, why was she whispering but kept the subtitles
I know because
on?
you're still saying it. If
right.
you whisper it and it's video on the internet, it doesn't matter if you whisper it or not.
Right, but then there was subtitles, so I knew what you were saying.
Or they can't subpoena your phone number from fucking TikTok. Well, maybe they can't, China or whatever, but who knows who's running TikTok now in the U.S. So
yeah, they had a whole deal now, where Trump's basically half owner. Did you guys see that Trump
it literally
thing?
Has her at is literally her name.
Did you guys see?
She even put her middle initial.
Yeah, what a dumb. Say
it, dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch. That's a dumb bitch right there.
She was being dumb and she was being a bitch. She's a dumb bitch.
She really was.
She's gonna have a big bill too. 8 years of no taxes.
She probably going to jail. Not even
And
no idea.
threatening to assassinate someone, telling people to assassinate Elon Musk.
Yeah,
That's
and that's
probably
enough
a
right
crime
there.
too. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that's a crime too.
I don't know.
Oh, it
Is it?
threat of harm, I think. Threat of harm to a government official. Pretty sure, or inciting threat of harm or something.
Yeah.
They'll if they want.
Pretty
She's cooked. If they want to.
Yeah.
duly noted. Thanks for letting us know. I love that.
That shit's insane.
You know, the
Oh,
transparency in this administration is just fantastic. I can't say it enough, but if it's happening, we're reading it on X, like right as it's happening. They're telling
I'm
us
just glad
everything.
my shit didn't go viral. Like, I typed out the other day how to commit tax fraud, and like I immediately said, "Oh, I thought this was Google." Like, oops, fucked up. And man, shout out to my CPA though. Like, I did get an update from her. We were able to write off the wigs back here. Each one of those written off, fucking business expense. So like, shout out. But none of my crypto, didn't even look into it. So we're doing good, guys.
Fantastic. That's really good.
Figured out that tax fraud. I mean, what? Anyway, nevertheless, how's your guys' crypto doing?
Haven't
good.
even looked at it.
Yours is doing good, Corey?
No. I mean,
shut the fuck up.
I've still got, of the like $300 that I had floating around in different Sol and USDT trading pairs on the Radium liquidity, I've still got like 190 of it. So
that's not bad. But
it's not bad.
Oh,
I'm just not doing any trades right now. So once Solana goes back up, which it will, then I'll be back and I'll be good again.
But will Radium go back up?
I've made 23 cents on Kamala's cunt.
Nice.
23 cents.
Cunt is hovering. It's good. And nobody's sold. A couple people bought. I saw on the Telegram just now. We've had pretty steady buys.
In 3 days, we're gonna have a buyback and burn event where we're gonna buy some more supply, burn that shit right out of there. And if Solana keeps staying at this discounted rate, I have to say, we might be burning more cunt than expected there, folks. $130 for a Solana token? You kidding me? We might be burning a lot of fucking couple millions of these motherfuckers. And I think we're already burnt like 20 million fucking tokens, like crazy. So
something
here
like
pretty
that,
soon, the fucking supply should be getting down under, I would hope, under the fucking 900 million. But
no, I'm not selling. Bach Dory, have you lost your damn mind? I am not selling until Kamala's cunt, until I have $1.3 million in my wallet.
Mundane Wizard is the largest holder, and he locked his tokens last week, and he has 50 million tokens locked up. So like that, if we ever get on CoinGecko or something, we'd have to update the circulating supply, because them things locked up. You know what I'm saying? So he can't even touch them. So that amount of circulating supply, we're going to keep burning them. That thing's just going to keep going up. If you're not in Kamala's cunt, don't expect to get rich. That's what I'll say.
When it goes to $1, then I might sell Bach Dory. Not all of it. I would not sell all of it, but
no, genuinely, there will be a point in time, and I need to be very transparent, because if you don't understand how meme coins work, like, shut the fuck up. Like, we're going to teach you this whole fucking cycle. There will be a point in time where we all abandon cunt. Why? Because it's just not really going to be effective for me to do buybacks and the supply to make the price go up when the market cap gets to a certain valuation. That's just numbers. And we will give the token over to the market. Allow the market to decide what the fuck's going to happen to it. But the tokens that burnt, they will remain burnt. Long-term community members of the token and holders, we will give you plenty of time in advance, and we will make sure that you have NFTs to represent what's going to happen in the future, so that we can get a new token out there establish liquidity in that token, airdrop it to everybody that's been a long-term holder, and we ride a new one. But that's market cap, determining. So, like, is there a timetable on that? No. But ideally, once, this project reaches its end, we can keep it going so that, the games, the memes and things like that are still pumping. But at some point, the ability to do the buybacks and burns to, create money, basically turn on the money printer for everybody. We have to migrate that over to a different project. And I think we have a plan for that in the future. But, it'll go better than
we have a plan. That's huge. We have a plan. So that's all you have to say. We have a plan.
And I guarantee it'll be a lot better than the tokens out there before who have been like, hey, we've totally dumped. We're going to rebrand to this token name. Hey, It's been 2 years. We've blocked everybody who flooded us. We're going to rebrand again. No, this isn't what we're doing. We understand the snipers, the bots. They're going to get in there and try to fuck this coin up. And as soon as they do again, we're going to go on to the next one. And the snipers who come in, we're going to fuck them up too. And we're going to get our bag, boys. We're going to get our bag. Nevertheless, though.
There you go.
Just like North Korea. Man. North Korea
So
got
how
their
about
bag.
that? How about
Are
that
we sure?
Epstein list? Tomorrow's the day.
That's what they're saying.
Pam Bondi says tomorrow is the day. The reason that it's taken so long is there are over 250 victims that they have to make sure are protected when they release the data, that none of their that they're not doxing any of the victims, that they're going to be protected.
I mean, that makes sense.
So they can redact names that they don't want to be out there. But yeah, protecting victims.
Over 250 victims.
That's a lot of names.
Insane.
I'm thinking there's over 250 political figures that are on there that they want to comb over real quick.
They're not going to comb over any of those. I know they're not.
I mean, there's
people.
If you ask Grok right now, he will tell you names of people that are currently in office. Not Trump or Elon, but people that are currently in office right now. Currently in the heads of departments, federal departments.
I have no doubt in my mind, even a little bit, that Trump had anything to do with it, because if they had even an inkling that Trump had anything to do with him, it would have been, they went through his entire past with a fine-tooth comb when he was president the first time. They would have been screaming it from the top of the Empire State Building if they would have had anything.
Unless it entraps themselves. That would be... There's no way that they would definitively be like, you went to that island once, and he'd be like, yeah, but you went to that island 12 times, and I know that because you were there when I showed up. And Trump would be the guy to say that, in my opinion. But
what's up, Australia?
He didn't have anything to do with it. In fact, I have a theory. I have a theory. I have nothing that I can back it up with. It's just a theory. The way Melania looks at Donald Trump, let's face it, I adore him, but he is not an attractive man. Even when he was younger, I don't think he was attractive. And she's a hottie. She's still a hottie.
Yeah.
But she looks at him with so much adoration. There's a picture of her on an airplane that, I don't know if you've seen it, the one where she's, all sexy and mostly naked on an airplane that looks remarkably like Epstein's plane.
Mm-hmm.
I think he saved her. I think he rescued her.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, 100% guaranteed.
From
unequivocal.
Epstein.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Or one of his peoples.
Yes, I think Trump rescued
now we're
her.
100%. Maybe through a Saudi channel, something of that. I know what she has Russian ties, I think.
Oh my gosh, she speaks
but
6 or 7 languages.
There's a high possibility that I would definitely agree with what you just said there, because I don't know if power, money, sure, it makes sense, but you said some key things. She's attractive. he's not. So like we have to like really fucking think about this, you know, like, and we double back on Ashley Sinclair and Elon Musk. He should have actually thought about this before, like, you know, being like, yeah, like I'll fuck this young girl. Should have been like, I'm rich, I'm not attractive. What are the odds she's just out for my money? He should have thought about that.
You would think so.
Yeah, smartest fucking man in the world, my ass. Anyway.
Hey, let's face it. All right, you guys lose your mind when a pretty girl looks at you.
So we got
it's easy to high horse over here.
We got our guest just probably itching for us to stop fucking babbling. He's just sitting over here, just joined us.
Oh, come
Honestly,
on, bring him in.
We're talking about the news here, so
we got the man. It went out on a couple posts on X. So we're gonna go ahead and bring him up. He agreed to join us. We're not gonna see his beautiful green face today because he's got the camera off, but we got GreenMan again on Higher Values Season 2. GreenMan, how you doing, brother? What's going on?
Yo, how's it going? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
You're good.
Loud and clear.
Solid.
Nice. Yeah, it's going good, man. It's going good. Well, I mean, it's going. Woke up in a lot of pain, man. I woke up with like my neck is screwed, my knees are screwed. It's just it's not gonna. Woke up feeling like 150 years old. Everything was against me.
Too?
Everything was against me making this damn video, man. Everything. Like I woke up, I was like, I'm making this. I couldn't even turn my neck, and I had to record myself today. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm getting rid of this thing. But yeah. Anyway, how's it going in here?
Good to have you.
Thanks, man. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
So, how did you keep your sanity through the whole good morning post, the video? I would have put my fist through the computer on day one. Like, I'm not even kidding. My fist would have gone right through the monitor, and that would have been it. I'd have probably thrown the tower out the window, like smashed out in the front yard, and that would have been it for me. And
100%. I wanted to do that so many times, but like everybody had given me their like recordings, and I didn't want to let anybody down. I had this image, like I had. As I go, because how I edit, like I'll usually just edit as I go along, going, "Oh, this would be really cool here. This would be really cool there." But it's hard to do when, like every single move that I would do. So if I'd move something in the timeline, like it would lag, and then the computer would crash and have to reboot everything again. And it went on like that for days. Like every single little item, I'd move over one little bit, it would crash. A little bit, crash.
Well, I mean, like, dude, you had like fucking 70 people in there, so like each one of those was likely a layer for that video, right?
Each one was a layer, and then each layer also had their tag with it. So their name had to be written individually 70 times, and then each one of those names had to track the faces across the screen. The hardest bit to do was the one with the collage with however many, I think it was 30 people in the end, like the ending bit where it zooms out, because that was where it kept crashing, because it was like this is 30 videos in a 3-second segment. It's like, I'm not doing this.
Computer's just like, fuck you, bro. If you don't mind, we have it ready to pull up. We'd like to show the masterpiece to the other people. That was a good one.
Go for it, bro.
Here we go.
Let's sit back and let's enjoy this.
Good morning! Now, I've made this video downloadable on X, so hopefully it's been shared and you're watching this on Insta Blue Sky Face Talk, because us X users wanted you to know that everything the mainstream tells you about X is a lie. And I've invited over 70 of my friends to prove it. Toxic! The mainstream tell you that X is a toxic swamp. Wrong! It's more of a street party where real people share experiences together and sometimes get toxic.
Good morning.
Good morning. But it's all usually in good fun. And when it's not, it's called out almost immediately. Danger. The mainstream says X is dangerous. Well, yes, we are, but only to them. And only because here we don't swallow their pre-approved deep state mouthpiece headlines.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. The same people who've lied to you about almost everything for the past forever now want to tell you that X is full of racists and Nazis, and we're all just a bunch of...
Good morning.
Okay, can we cut? Dude, that's like 25 white guys in a row, man. We need some diversity here. You're making me look bad. Okay, I got you. But not all at once, just subtle, casual. Don't make a big DEI eel out of it. I got it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action. As I was saying, that's simply not true. X is welcoming to everyone with users from all around the world. Okay, you're fired. See that? That was a joke. Remember those? Well, they're still legal here on X because this is the only free speech platform in the world. Don't believe me? Watch this. COVID was made in the lab. See? No censorship. Men don't belong in women's sports. No one's gonna ban you for having an opinion here. 9/11 was an inside job. The Vegas shooting was to cover up a high-profile assassination attempt. Passports don't just survive explosions inside Cybertrucks.
Dude.
What?
This is a Welcome to X video, man.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, where are all the ladies? It's like a bratwurst festival in here. Well, with a few Slim Jims. Ladies. Now, the mainstream will tell you that X is full of toxic masculinity and that there are no women here on this platform at all. Good morning. Morning, ladies. They'll say that women aren't safe here, that they all flee this so-called cesspit. Good morning. Morning, ladies. And they'll swear that X is a sausage fest where women get drowned out by Mountain Dew-guzzling, basement-dwelling trolls. Good morning. Morning. I mean, sure, we got a few of those dudes, but who doesn't? I mean, what do you got going on with your life right now? You got it all figured out? Come on. Morning. What they won't tell you is X is full of genuine interactions, and very much like real life, 1 minute you could be saying, good morning. And then the next minute, wham!
Look at this dead body!
Spaces. Think of X Spaces like a podcast that anyone can join in on. So many of the world's most important conversations are happening right here on X Spaces, and for the first time in history, ordinary people just like you and I can have the chance to be on stage with politicians, musicians, thought leaders, and a whole host of others. Or you could host your own space, and who knows who might turn up. Whoa! One-time Oscar nominee Billy Zane. Hey, how's it going? News. What they also don't tell you is your news source now gets its news from X. Good morning. Morning! All breaking news events are being broken on X every day by citizen journalists all around the world, live and in real time. And guess what? None of them are sponsored by Pfizer. Grok AI. X also has one of the most powerful AIs this side of the galaxy. Grok can generate images, search the web, code your own games, break down posts, read your mind, time travel, get girls to like you, take you on a
Dial it back to coding your own games, man. Sheesh.
The point is, there's a lot of amazing things about X that they're just not telling you. So come down, start an account, meet some amazing people, and say, good morning, X. Woo! Now, I know it looks like good morning is the only thing we say over and over ad nauseum, but trust me, we have much more in-depth conversation than that.
Happy Friday.
You see?
I want to be in the video. I want to be in the club.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh my God.
Fan.
There you go over there, retweet that, like it, engage with it twice, engage with somebody's comment who commented, bookmark it, bookmark the comments, make sure GreenMan.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man.
That's very well,
X,
too. It's
Yeah,
got 61,000 views now.
Yes, that's blown me away, to be fair, how well it did. I was fully expecting to get like 7, 8, like what usually happens, but no, it's done really well. Man, I'll tell you, as we were going through it, I was like in my head going, okay, that bit. Like there's so many bits that like even okay. So the bit where I go, okay, can we cut? And the scene drops and I'm in the studio. Finding the fucking bell with the right sound for it to, that bell, right, that rings when they go cut. It's a really fucking specific bell. Yeah. That took like an hour and a half of bell noises to find the right fucking bell to use in that one specific thing. And then I had to have audience noise in the back as well, but it couldn't sound too much like a cafe, so I had to make it like it was the production team. It was
Where do you source your sorry, brother. Where do you source your sound effects?
So I have an account on Audio Micro, it's called.
Okay.
I use a lot of that, or so all the music in there was just Suno. So I made my own songs, just for the copyright kind of stuff. And plus, it gives it a bit of like that song that I intertwined in the bits was a clip that I'd taken from Audio Micro. So it's like a royalty free, then put it into Suno, and then had Suno do a cover version of it, and then remixed it with under Turkish jazz and a couple of other things, and then it gave me that, right? So
nice.
Yeah, it's fucking process, man. But what else?
Let me I want to share with you and with everybody else here real quick that likes to do audio content or video content. This is a website I use. Is Pixabay, Pixabay.com. Every fucking thing on here is royalty free. There's images, there's photos, illustrations, vectors, videos, music, sound effects, GIFs. All of it is royalty free. All of it is free to download, and you can search. It's a vast, vast array of all kinds of different stuff. So that's something else to put into your tool belt there. It's a great website. I use it for all of our different videos, all of our commercials, everything that we've done. A lot of the sound effects that I've got in the commercial segment that I built are from Pixabay. So just
Yeah,
something thrown
Pixabay is
out
really
there.
good, man. Yeah, I use that sometimes, like for stuff. I mean, a lot of the backgrounds because I have a very specific style, so a lot of the backgrounds are just like AI generated from Grok. But if
Oh,
I
sure.
need other stuff, then yeah, Pixabay definitely because it's free and yeah, like you said, it's free to download as well.
Mm-hmm.
Moon Yeezy, it's always 420 here.
More easy. Yes, let's go. You're fucking
Yeah,
high.
there it is.
Actually, you
Always
asked
Yeah.
me how I
420.
got through the last 4 days of editing this video. It's just snaps and weed. That's basically how I got through. That's the only
There you
way.
go.
Mm,
So, Green Man, um,
yes.
we have a special giveaway today, and you need to figure out how you want to, how we're going to do the giveaway.
Well,
But
I need to
we
figure it out.
have, yeah, because we have,
Oh, you have one of the original Green Man
Oh,
mugs.
look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
yes,
Limited
yes.
edition. They don't even make those anymore. Wow.
So I'm kind of torn whether we should, and maybe we'll ask everyone else since you didn't get one of your own mugs. Should we give the original Green Man mug to Green Man or to?
Nah, give it to somebody else, man. I'm all right. I don't have any of my own merch, actually, to be
I
fair.
know that's why I was thinking maybe we should just send it to Green Man.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, give it to somebody else, man. That's cool.
My my
Sorry.
desk
Hmm?
chair is starting to go south, so if you guys just see me sinking out of the picture, it's because my chair just randomly starts dropping for no reason.
Tony's getting higher and higher and just melting into the chair as we
It's
speak.
floating.
Slowly over time.
Yeah. He starts speaking in single
And
syllables when it's over.
Brad's over there going so high. I don't even know what's happening right now.
About to be on the third.
Sure, I thought maybe you were just like ducking out because I know, like, I work at a gas station part time. It's one of my jobs, and you get those random customers who don't really have any friends. It's a small town, right? They'll come in, and 20 minutes later, they're still talking to you. And I sort of wish I could do like the video effect where dude's behind the couch and just slowly goes down the stairs, but I'm like behind the counter and just disappear behind the counter, and maybe they get the point, but I've never tried it.
I kind of want you to film this, and I want you to do it, and just
Yes. Yeah.
honestly see what happens because I'm
It would be good.
It would go viral. No question.
just what do people do in these moments? I would leave. I really would.
There's a
All right, have a good day. It's worth a shot, man.
I'd chase him down in the parking lot. I'm sorry, I had to make a viral video. I'm a young guy.
Yeah. Jesus.
You need to do the thing behind the counter where you're going down the stairs.
That's what that's what I'm saying. Just slowly like step to the right down into the corner and just they could like look over the counter and still look at me, but I'm just gonna stare at the fucking wall.
So, if you guys don't mind, before Green Man came in here to bring it way back on track because I'm still high and like I'm focused 20 minutes ago. That Epstein list might be coming out, man. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Who do you think's going to be on there? Who do you think's not going to be on there? Or do you have any thoughts at all on the fucking Epstein list? Really?
Well, I think everybody who didn't want it to come out are probably going to be on the list or know somebody who's on the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, you don't even need to bring it out. It's just going to be like, okay, well, we knew that. Do you know what I mean? Clinton, like everybody
See,
else.
that's my thing is I'm there. I'm more interested in the names that are actually going to surprise me, because I think Shifty Shift's on there. He's been acting real manic lately. I'm pretty sure Shifty Shift's on there. He got a pardon for a reason, and
Well, I mean, this sexual blackmail has been something that they've been doing since, what was the FBI director that like had his dick sucked and then they had pictures and whatever.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
forget
so like
that
this
name.
has been something that's been going on forever. So we know it happens, right? I mean, we all had this like. I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, but you remember back in the day, you had like femme fatales, and you had like all these kind of like from Russia with Love, The Spy Who Loved Me, all that kind of crap. Like, well, that's been going on forever. So you're gonna obviously have it with them as well. I think the names on the list aren't going to surprise us, but the names that are omitted from the list are people you probably wouldn't have never heard of anyway, right? Like, do you know what I mean? Like there's going to be people that you don't even know that won't be included. So like anything like this happens, I feel like okay, they go, all right, listen, right, we need. Some of you are going to take the fall, right? Some of you are going to have to get hit hard, well, so
Oh
we can
yeah.
protect
We
the
need a
rest of
couple
the
of
herd.
scapegoats here. Come on now.
Yeah, well, so we can rest the herd. So like low level people, like government officials or fucking even ex presidents, I guess. I don't know, Clinton.
Throw
I
in a
mean, the
Jimmy
Clintons.
Kimmel just so that we have a shock effect or something.
Yeah, yeah, so yeah, I think
Well, we do know that Prince Andrew had at 10 documented trips
is
with
that it?
Epstein.
Fucking creep.
Yeah,
And
well,
and and they had Epstein at uh Prince Charles, he was Prince then, at his daughter's 18th birthday. Epstein was present there.
See, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, Prince Andrew or whoever was at Epstein's place, cool. But how many times was Prince Andrew doing Epstein like things or Diddy like things just at his own fucking place? You know
Well,
what I mean?
that
Like
Oh
um
sure.
that's gotta
Jennifer
happen.
Jennifer Guffrey. I mean, he was on the island and she testified that she was at that time she was 18, but she'd been having sex with Prince Andrew for
Gross.
2 years at that point. They were on the island, and there was a bunch of other underage girls that didn't speak English that had sex with Andy on the island. She didn't know their ages. She just knew they didn't speak English and they were underage.
Who is that genius
Oh.
retard who was on the island? And I feel bad saying that, but you guys know who I'm talking about.
Stephen Hawkins.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There you
Could
go.
you imagine that
Mm-hmm.
there's just not enough money?
Suck my
Yes,
dick, please.
yeah, yes, there is. There is enough money. There's
No,
Yeah,
there
definitely,
is
just
not
tell
enough
Ted.
money.
there's definitely
Oh,
enough money.
no. Hell no. Mm-mm.
If Stephen Hawkins rolled up to you with a solid offer, uh,
No. No, the answer
Solid.
would be no.
with a
I don't
solid,
care how much money you have. The answer is always going to be no. He was so
he's
Lick
creepy.
my asshole.
Oh.
like he just, I wonder what, because he had to communicate with blinking patterns at the end, right? Like I wonder what the blinking pattern for lick my asshole is. or,
No,
or if he
Diddy.
had or if he had that shit on speed dial, like he has like some certain terms, like he just blinks once and it comes up like hello, I would like a coffee, lick my asshole. Like well, that's one of the like the terms
Oh,
he
you
has.
know he's got
The hotkey.
he's got hotkeys for sure, man.
He's got his hotkey for lick my asshole. The guy-
Oh my
Now can
god.
he feel it though?
oh my god, yes, please, more.
Does he actually
Listen,
feel it like or
all I'm
is
saying
it
is if
just
Stephen Hawkins rolls up to you for the solid offer of like 100 milli, yeah, I mean, you would think about it.
100
You'd think
million.
about it. 100 million.
I
No,
mean
no,
100 million.
no,
I'm
no.
going mid.
You don't have to
Creepy.
touch him.
No,
You don't have to touch him. Touch him at all. It's just the tip. Just has to touch the rim.
no.
I'm
Think
in
of the
there.
kids. Think of how many kids you could feed with 100 million. One
The
butthole.
answer
oh
is
my god.
always going to be no. He's so creepy. No. And he was probably into toes. I just have this feeling that he was
Oh maybe.
a creepy
Oh, if you're
toe
in a
guy.
wheelchair and you've got that brain, you're into a lot more than toes. You're sucking eyeballs at this point, right? Like
Yeah.
you're into a lot.
Oh fuck.
You're licking out nostrils and stuff at this point.
Oh man, getting those boogers out.
You alright there?
Yeah.
Still no.
Oh
Now
Still
it's
no?
really a no.
100 milli for licking a nostril. No, God, look at this.
No,
I mean,
no.
like that's some weird shit though. But like when it comes to, like that sex stuff, that was what we first started talking about was that Ashley St. Clair though and Elon Musk, like maybe not the eyeballs and the toe stuff, but like basically extorting him for money and stuff like that. And now that we talked about the licking of the assholes, I have questions here. Like
you have questions about rim jobs? All right, let's go. I'm ready.
more about like
Dr. GreenMan is in the house. Tell me your problems. Tell me your medical issues. Is it supposed to look rusty? I mean, I don't know.
A little chaff down there afterwards.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not even high. I'm fucking dying over here.
Jesus Christ.
I'm crying.
But
Me too.
seriously though, like, with that Ashley St. Clair and Elon Musk, I do have questions. Like, how did he not know that she was just after the money? And like, if he did know she was after the money, like, did he just like throw his legs up and was like, "Hey, bitch, lick my asshole"?
Brother, if you had 340 billion, like it don't matter. Like, do you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter.
At that point, anyone's
Right.
licking anything you want, right? It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
And even if she is in it for the money, like I'm okay. Yeah, I don't think the dude's stupid. I think he fully knew that, like some 27-year-old girl, like if he was just Elon Musk, the factory worker, or Elon Musk, the fucking whatever, like he ain't banging nobody,
She
right?
would never
And
even look at him because I'm sorry. He's brilliant mind. He's very funny. Like I love his sense of humor, but
but it's
he
a
is
package.
not a good looking dude. Like
Yeah.
I'm
But it comes
sorry.
as the
All right,
package,
but
right?
I mean, doesn't looks go out the window when you can just say I fucked the richest man in the world?
As somebody who
Isn't
used to
that a
work,
fuck?
No.
No?
listen. As
I
somebody who
wouldn't do
used to
it.
work,
No.
in nightclubs in Sharm el Sheikh, and used to see the hottest Russian women you've ever seen, with like the ugliest 70-year-old Arab, right? And like happy about it. Like, yes, 100%. Like, it doesn't matter. Both of those people in that situation know what's happening. Like, no one's fools. It's not like the dude is like, she's into me because of my bald spot in my gut. Like, no,
But
like
maybe
she
some
wants
of
the money.
them.
Well, I mean, there
Some of
are,
those
like,
guys.
listen, I've met a lot of really freaky people. So yeah, 100% there's some people out there that are
I was a
into it.
bartender in a dance club in Birmingham, Alabama for 13 years. I've met some weirdos too.
Yeah, I was a head bartender in a strip club in London when I was 18. I was one of my first 18-year-old job. I was working in bars before that because obviously I'm an Arab and I looked fucking 35 when I was 14. But like when I had 18, I started working in a strip club, and that taught me everything about like like that transactional thing between dudes and girls, and the hot girl thing, and how guys just kind of lose it kind of thing, and everybody knows, like, do you know what I mean? And it's like a little role play thing that people do. But I think once you
So,
get to that level and you want to just put babies into hot chicks, like, fuck it, why? Okay, do it, like, whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? What,
and
fuck it.
and he single-handedly wants to repopulate the world. So
Right.
Dude, I don't
more
know what's
babies.
going to
Based on
happen.
him.
Where if like everybody on Mars is a son or is a descendant of Elon Musk, we're going to have a real like pharaoh incest problem, like within a couple of generations.
That blood's gonna get thick real quick, give birth to mutant
Yeah,
babies and shit.
those
You're
eyes are
gonna
going to
have
get
like
crossed.
a whole Game of Thrones on fucking Mars years
Yeah,
from now.
bitty, mummy, bitty. Yeah, exactly. You
Put
don't
me
want
in. Sign me up. I want to be a part of
to
this.
start me up.
It's gonna be a fun time. You know what I mean?
Start me
Like
up.
it's gonna be weird. I just started watching this show on Apple TV with like Jason Momoa, but like it's a whole blind
Jesus.
fucking community where
He's going to be on the list.
I think so too, honestly.
I wouldn't be
But right
surprised.
now, he's a good actor.
Most of
I'm like,
Hollywood.
don't shut this down for me because like I need to finish this series first. It's
Also,
post-apocalyptic. They're all blind and shit. It's the greatest fucking show ever. But like,
but hang on. All right, but let's be honest now, right? You could have just gone to that island as a like guest of somebody else. Not like it could have been like a Diddy party. It was like, all right, fuck off now.
No, did he?
Now, it's kid banging time or whatever, right? Like, do you know what I mean?
Sure. Well,
Like, I'm
I'm sure there
sure you
was.
had. I'm sure he
There's
had
a
like
secret back room, man. You
Wait,
gotta know
wait,
the
wait.
fucking
Are you
handshake
talking
or
about
something,
Jason Momoa? Did you not see that video where he had the little girl and his hand kept going down and she'd shake him off and he's like trying to be real cool and he's trying to put his hand in her shirt? I mean,
I
that
did not see that.
I didn't see that
yeah.
one. No, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Yeah, and she's like 8.
is that
Yes.
Jason Momoa or is that
Yes.
Jason Momoa the clone?
Well,
Because
at
look,
this point, I mean, do we know really?
I'm pretty certain half of Hollywood has been cloned up right now. Like if they didn't abide by their shit, they fucking whacked them and they cloned them
Well,
up.
we knew that Commander
Now we're talking.
Applesauce was a clone.
Yeah.
Now we're
He
talking.
didn't look anything like the original one.
You guys have seen Ice Spice, right? Like recently?
That's
Ice Spice, she got cloned. I'm telling you right now, that ain't even Ozempic. That ain't working out. That's a fucking different person.
I need another joint for this. Hang on. But actually, if you think about it, this technology definitely exists, right? Like
Oh,
it
yes.
exists. We just don't know about it. Like all this, that 100% there's been clones. We only know about that one Chinese doctor or whatever that did it, and he did the clone twins or whatever. And then you never heard anything about it again. It's not like they're ever going to like de-escalate advancement of technology. For sure they have clones. For sure there's rich people out there, like those Illuminati lizard people who have just like clones for their own organs and shit, right? Like, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely living
I
fucking
would. Wouldn't
underground
you?
basement harvesting organs. Hell yeah.
Bro, wouldn't you? Like, think about it, right? Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to take some poor schmuck's fucking heart, or do I want to grow like, GreenMan #2 here and just pull out this fucking idiot every once in
How
a while?
many
Do you know what I mean?
heart transplants can you possibly get? Like we've seen the
How
one.
many you want? I got you for days, bro. Don't worry.
That's
How
what I'm
many?
saying.
I have
Doctor,
the Jason Momoa video pulled up.
Dr. Greenman's in the house.
Actually, I want to see that first.
Dr. Greenman's in the house. I'm good for lobotomies, any kind of transplants.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh,
You want to see it?
I might want a lobotomy after seeing this.
I don't want to see Jason Momoa touch a kid. Let's see.
Today, there's a little bit of a lag between when I start the video and when the video actually
Man,
gets up
Jason
on these
Momoa
websites.
fucking
So I'm going to give you all a few moments
Jason
to come
Momoa's
in,
lost
relax.
his figure completely.
Sunday, and what we're going to do is we're going to be talking. I'm giving my final word on this Jason Momoa situation with the whole alleged fondling of his daughter's chest, the vitriol that people have come out with. I'm going to show you all some updated videos because there were people who
I
provided.
just want you to show me the video.
This just goes to show, man. If you come off a testosterone replacement, the estrogen goes so high. I mean, he looked like a black woman. He looked like a black woman in that video. I'm not gonna lie.
Overnight, you just fucking transform into a black woman with bad dreadlock fucking weave.
If that's his clone, that's the worst cloning company. I don't want to ever use that fucking. It's nothing like him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the video for sure. Creepy. Now I want that lobotomy.
He's definitely feeling her heart.
Look, see? Get your hand off me. And then he goes right back. Oh, well, never mind. I don't know what the hell that is. But yeah.
Accused of.
He totally did it.
I like that it says accused of, even though it's a video of it fucking actually factually happening.
I mean, like,
yes.
Whose kid was this? I don't know if it makes.
I don't know, but
right or
I'd
not.
have gouged his eyeballs out of his skull if it had been my kid.
Oh man,
I don't know. That was weird.
Well, that show ruined for you, Brad.
Sorry.
No,
that's what we're here for.
It's okay. He's getting his ass whooped a lot. Dave Bautista from WWE, he's in the show. It's a good fucking program, but Hollywood, they're all fucking clones and Illuminati fucks. Not like they don't like. They're not Illuminati people. They work for the Illuminati. You know what I mean? Like, they're not illuminated. They're just the fucking clones of the Illuminati.
They're not illuminated.
I think they don't even know that they work for the Illuminati, man. Nobody knows the Illuminati.
I got invited. I got a DM on X inviting me to the Illuminati.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
Hey, so, like, speaking of this stuff, though, when it comes to being illuminated, I did watch on WWE, speaking of this show, they actually had The Rock come out there, and they told this guy, Cody Rhodes, that he could have everything he wants. All he has to do is sell his soul to the Rock. And like, I got to sit here and say, if I've ever seen an Illuminati ceremony happen, that was it on TV. And they did it live in front of everybody. Said, sell your soul to
They
me.
always tell you what they're gonna do.
And I'm like, dang.
Well,
It's
yeah.
part of the whole. Is it a religion? The cult? They have to tell you what they're gonna do.
And
Joe Rogan said
the
this. I can't remember.
Not part of the cult.
Weirdest storyline, like for WWE to be like, sell your soul to me, like so you can fucking have everything you ever wanted. Like, I'm like, is
Mom's
this Illuminati?
here.
Hi, Mom. I love you.
But
I love you.
Hi, Mom.
Everybody say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay.
Meet GreenMan.
No, I think it's not. I don't think it's part of their religious or cult or anything like that. I think it's more of an agenda to desensitize us. So they come out with movies about zombies, and then they start releasing shit like COVID and fucking COVID 2 now, and bird flu and all that stuff. They've got all these different movies about asteroids coming to hit us, so that when the fucking asteroid, which apparently is not going to hit us anymore, supposedly, they calculated it finally, which why the fuck would you not know for sure if an asteroid is going to hit the goddamn planet without actually, and then post it and say it, and then later like, oh no, never mind, we recalculated, we're going to be fine, it'll be fine.
The thing is, they're looking at like less than 0.1% of space. Like, we usually don't know about anything that's even coming close to us until it's fucking way too late, right? Like, we're looking at so the fact that they even know that this is coming is like, I don't know how they, they just fucking happened upon it or whatever, but yeah, that's the big one. And yeah, I agree with you. They do desensitize us. There's a documentary that I just watched called The Mirage Men, and it's on YouTube. It's free. But it's about people who were hired back in the day as disinformation agents for the CIA to spread like the stuff about UFOs and all that stuff, but to make it ridiculous so people wouldn't believe it. And the amount of stuff that he was saying, like, we would do this and then also do this, so you're pushing both narratives, making them both ridiculous, confusing people to the point where anything that they hear, even if they are given evidence to the fact, that they won't believe it, because they'll just think, oh, this is just conspiracy bullshit, right? Exactly. No, those are the people that did it. It's a fascinating documentary. It's called Mirage Men. Yeah.
So that have you seen the new Netflix show Robert De Niro's doing? He's the president, and there's a cyber attack that shuts down all the grid, all the electric, everything.
I've kind of gone off Robert De Niro completely now.
I know, I can't stand him. I'm not going to watch it, but it's literally like they're telling you what's coming. And of course, it's produced with Netflix, with, the Obamas are now part of Netflix. So, yeah.
Of course, they raise the prices with them motherfuckers too.
0 day.
It's almost like they're telling you what's going to happen.
Yeah. We got to stay tuned to that.
Absolutely.
Stuff. This has been fantastic. Absolutely. Are you going to stick around, GreenMan, for our second hour?
I mean, I don't know. What do you guys? It's up to you. I'm just sitting here smoking weed, so like,
yeah. We Tony's gonna figure out.
Tony's gonna talk about her stuff. Brad will talk about his stuff. Figure out how to give away the mug. Earlier, I got a phone call from Hawaii of an automated female voice asking me.
I can't wait for this.
Approved an email change on my Coinbase account, and I could respond yes or no. So I responded no, I did not approve this, and she said, okay, you'll be getting a call from Coinbase tech support here in just a minute. About 15 minutes later, this guy named Jeff called up. I don't know if anybody watches Scammer Payback. I'll bring that up right now.
I love that dude.
I'll eat up the last fucking 5-6 minutes here just describing what I'm going to go into, because this is fucking great. I'm going to call this guy back. Scammer Payback on Premium YouTube. Shout out to Scammer Payback. Those guys are fucking awesome. They pretend to be getting scammed and allow people to think from India that they're getting scammed, and they drag them out and fucking just make them waste fucking hours of their time not getting any money out of them. So I asked the guy, because I got a hold of this Jeff character. He calls me up. Right away, I'm like, oh yeah, let's get on my Coinbase. I'm gonna give you my private key and shit. Like, let's get this. Ask him if he's watched Scammer Payback. He says no. I fucking start dragging into it. I explain it to him. Well, you know, these stupid fucking scammers from across the ocean, like they'll call people up and pretend that they're from the Social Security Administration or from fucking Coinbase and try and get this private information out of them and rip people off for huge amounts of money. And he's just like, oh, yeah, okay. So anyway, let's get your Coinbase fixed. And I fucking drug it out for a good 10 or 15 minutes. I'm getting this guy to think that, like, absolutely, I'm going to give it to him. And then eventually I'm like, you're just a fucking scammer, dude. I can tell, you know. And he kept playing like, oh, no, I'm not a scammer. I'm not a scammer, you know. And eventually at the very end, he's like, but will you please give me your passphrase, you know, your private keys to your Coinbase account? I'm like, no, dude. I will not give you fucking my pass keys. He's like, well, how much money do you have in your Coinbase? And I told him, not Billions. A fucking dime, man. I keep my shit in fucking cold storage. All of my big amounts of crypto are in cold storage, which was a fucking lie. I am crypto broke. Just putting it out there. So about that time, he loses interest, and I got him to basically admit that he's a scammer. 2 minutes later, I call him back from my phone number, same phone number, which this time I'm going to try and call him from Google Voice, so maybe I catch him again. Hopefully, we can all get him on there.
Didn't he tell you he was a billionaire?
So I asked him if, because he said he was part of the Lazarus Group. Those that are not familiar with the Lazarus Group, I got that here. I'll pull that up. Just really cool, really quick. He said he was part of Lazarus Group, and I was like, oh no shit, you're part of Lazarus, man. So you're one of the guys that fucking like. He's like, I am the head of Lazarus Group. I'm like, oh, bet, word. So you're one of the guys that just fucking ripped off Bybit for 1.5 fucking billion dollars, right? In Ethereum. And he's like, oh yeah, but that's fucking pennies, you know, that's pennies. That's just a drop in the bucket. I'm like, oh word, okay, man, all right. Well, what the fuck are you doing talking to me then? And then so hopefully we get him back on the fucking line.
That
was amazing.
Fantastic.
If we could all, I'm gonna drag it out again. See if what I'd love to do actually is get him to describe the process. I want to know how he got my phone number, my email address, and my first name. Obviously, it's out there in the dark web, and then associated that shit with the Coinbase account and had it all lined up. I asked him, what's the phone number to Coinbase? Bet, he had it. What's the website to the help center? Bet, he had it. But the answers that he couldn't give was like, what's the different information about my Coinbase account? So that's how I knew. I'd love for him to describe it. If he's not willing to describe it, at least we can troll this asshole for a few minutes.
That would be great.
I'm down.
That'll be after the commercial break. We'll be leaving here in about 2 minutes. Anybody got anything before we do?
We'll try to send him some cunt tokens also. You know, maybe.
Oh, we should give him some cunt, dude. That'd be fucking great. Absolutely.
You know, he'll just sell it.
Give him to give us
if you
his
give
fucking
it to
wallet.
him, he's gonna sell it, and I'll lose my 23 cents.
I was just gonna send him 69 tokens. Like, he ain't gonna sell 69 tokens.
I'm up 23 cents.
No, we should get him to fucking go on Pump Fund and buy it.
Oh, even better. It'll make him rich.
Yeah,
good point.
I'll tell him. Look, tell him you can get him some coins, but he's gonna need to go down and get you an Amazon gift card.
Right.
Nailed it.
Are you at the Walmart now? Okay, go in the store.
Are you at Walmart now? Yeah. I just need to. Listen, madam, don't worry. I will take care of each and everything. I'm
gonna hand you over to our friend, to GreenMan here. He's our technical advisor. He's gonna walk you through.
Hello, my name is James Smith. Yeah. Hello, my name is Robert. I will take care of each and everything for you, madam.
That's
Today, madam, please.
Madam,
please. I will take care of each and everything. Okay, I need you to open your computer, go into your banking, please, your bankings. Oh dear, it looks like I put $2,000 into your account. I need you to go. Bro, I love those scam channels. I love them.
Man. Oh, that shit's phenomenal. I love it. I love to watch them just make these guys freak the fuck out.
Dude that pretends to be an old lady.
Mm-hmm.
That dude that wears the dark shades and pretends to be a lady every time. He's like, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. But like, dude, that's so funny.
We should introduce her to Dale.
Waste their time for so long. There's
I like it.
There's that Scottish dude as well. He's really good because he breaks into there. And that Scottish guy that does it, or he is. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, that stuff.
But he does.
That's where it gets really good, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
It's about commercial break time. We got 3 to 4 minutes. Shout out to our fucking sponsors. You guys are awesome. Thanks for making this happen and being around. Letting us be able to do this shit and have a blast with GreenMan here on X and YouTube and everywhere else. Follow us. Do the thing. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Toasting to the highs with every sweet drink. Hot knives that alchemists watch the world blink. Beverages so fine they lift you above. With THC, honey's a potion of love. Raise up your cup, let the good times flow. Hot knives got the secret, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Roll it up, light it right, let's ignite this night. DOS filters got the goods, everything feels so right. From carbon to the paper, every puff, pure bliss. With the roller in hand, I just can't resist. Ease your mind, elevate your vibe. DOS filter, the choice you make.
Tangle rolling up tight, every strain on death. From the depths of the flower, come, connect, support other brothers. We elevate the game, cannabis family unite. Let's light up a flame. With every puff we rise, watch the smoke fill the sky with the green revolution. Dab side, dab it, roll it, light it, flow for the love of the plant. Let the whole world know, supporting each other, that's how we grow. And the rope on excites, let our spirit flow. In this
Would you look at that? Shit seems to have frozen up, so I'm just gonna close our commercial. That's a bummer. Oh well, too bad. Still, shout out to all of our fucking sponsors. I'm just gonna bring them up. QR codes here on the side. While we're bullshitting here, you guys will be able to see them still. Scan these QR codes. Get in there. Fucking follow our sponsors. They're great people. Let's get T-Prince back. Doesn't look like Brad's back yet, but maybe we got GreenMan and we got GreenMan. You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Hey, there we go.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me now? Hear me now?
Yeah.
That. Oh, look at that. Brad's putting on his headset. Oh, got his ears in. There we go. Brad, you were away, but the commercial froze. So here we are. We're back.
Oh.
Welcome back to the second hour of Higher Values. What we got to talk about, y'all? What's going on?
I mean,
so I was thinking about whether or not. Okay, so he obviously had some stuff on speed dial to say, right? Just phrases and stuff. But he had to have a folder.
Absolutely.
We had to have a folder because you can't take half an hour to ask a girl to move from like shaft to balls, right? Like you have to have something on the ready, like because he's gonna have to scroll through like and or if but lick, okay, and then next, right? Do you know what I mean? So he had to have like some secret folder in there, which was just like kink shit, lick my toes, or whatever.
The hotkey.
Lick my controller. Do
Hits the
you reckon he
hotkey.
was into like? Do you reckon he was into like what's that one where you're into like being furniture or whatever? There's like some kink folder in there, which was just
furniture.
yeah. There's that kink where you like want to be furniture or whatever.
Table.
I have not heard of it.
That is a whole thing with those fucking rich people, like where they'll have the people like be dining tables and shit, so they can eat off of them.
Oh, okay.
Weird stuff. Now,
Are we
I don't know
talking
if we're
about
talking about
spirit cooking or
recliners.
actual furniture?
Oh no, just have them like as a footstool. Yeah, that's.
Oh, I've seen that too.
But I doubt Stephen Hawkins had any need for footstools. To be fair, like
be my wheelchair bit.
Yeah, suck my joystick controller, like whatever, right?
Carry me like a wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah, ragdoll me. I don't know why he sounds like he has a tracheotomy now, but that's
T's and P's to Stephen Hawking. He's been gone far too long.
Yeah,
man,
taking too young.
Sounds like not long enough.
Bro, he's hitting that laugh button way up in space right now.
Yeah.
The hotkey for laugh.
Look whose butthole's getting licked now. Ha ha. Right?
Yeah, he's still retarded.
I can't do that, Dave.
I'm gonna be dreaming about Stephen Hawking getting his fucking salad tossed tonight. Jesus,
dude!
Christ.
Somebody, I was in a space, and somebody was talking about this story about Stephen Hawking was like went on some expedition out in the ocean. Man, get that fucking thing. The dude had his thing on a boat. Like how is that? Like where? Oh god, oh man, you're stuck in like. Yeah, that must be that must have been hell. If you go to the island, what actually? I'm tell the story about his stuff, like when he was. Am I still? Can you still hear me?
You're rugging a little
Hello?
bit, GreenMan.
Yeah, it says it's connected.
I think GreenMan, you're
That's
channeling you're channeling him right now straight through your internet connection.
He's messing with your signal from space.
He's like, nah, motherfuckers.
How dare you talk about my butt?
Bastards. I'll show them.
They disrespect the tank. You disrespect my tank. How dare you?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He just said no diddy from space.
For fuck's sake. I don't know if this is a good or bad show, but I'm having
This
fun.
is great. Oh, this is great, man. I remember like a few months ago, we'd do like the first half, we'd have a guest, we'd bullshit about some topics, and then the second half was just like D-Gen hour. And I love the fact now that we just gently migrate, sometimes at a much faster pace, right into fucking D-Gen hour.
Yeah.
And we lost him. Oh, well, maybe he'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully he does.
Love you, GreenMan. If he comes back, I'll bring him back up.
Yeah, if not, hey, I appreciate his time that he was able to have with us. Fucking always a blast to have him on whenever he is able to make the time. And the conversations get crazy.
Serious.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
Stuff we need to talk about.
Yeah.
No worries, man.
You're back.
Sorry. I think,
no, that's fantastic. I'm ready to make investigators call. I'm so jazzed about this. I hope he answers the phone. I'm so jazzed.
Oh man, are we ready? We want to do this?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, let's do it.
I love it.
While
I have
GreenMan's here.
I have not tested the technical aspects of doing it from my laptop, so I'm going to try that first, and otherwise I'll just try and call him from my phone again. Hopefully he answers. But let's give it a shot here. Anybody wants to call this phone number, it's 818-280-9308. Again, that phone number is 818-280-9308. You can ask for Jeff from Coinbase Technical Support. Let's see if we get a hold of Jeff.
Come on, Hefe.
Do you guys hear him? Do you hear it ringing?
Mm-mm.
Just put him on speaker.
No, that's not going to work for my laptop, so
let's do it from my phone.
Just going to call him back straight up on speakerphone. Let's hope this character fucking answers the phone.
This is Jeff from Coinbase, the billionaire. I'm on my bloody yacht. 21.
You hear it ringing now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry, bro. I was sleeping with supermodels on my yacht.
Good thing my asshole licked.
Get my asshole licked. I don't even have. I'm so rich. I don't have to ask no more. They just do it.
You have called is not available.
Oh. Isn't that ironic? He was using Google Voice. What a motherfucker.
They Squid Games you. Changed the number and everything.
Yeah.
Tisk.
I'm going to try him one more time.
Just start clicking on all the hot girls in your area ads, and eventually, I'm pretty sure you'll get
They're never in my area. It's very fucking rude. Very rude. Granny's from fucking 80 miles away. Like, what am I going to do with that? I need grannies next door.
It's like the keywords they put into the thing. Like, how could you have an 18-year-old bored housewife? It doesn't make logical sense. Like, you wouldn't be bored. Like, you'd have your hands full at 18. Like,
yeah.
Bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Here, let me try.
You going to give him a call? 818-280-9308.
818-238.
818-280.
Oh, 280.
280.
9308.
That number again, 818-280. Scammers.com.
We'll take your money. Fuck you.
Your call is not important to us. Please continue to hold. Here at
he said he'd
scammers.com.
answer, man. Motherfucker. What a bitch.
He's nose deep in fucking hooker's ass snorting fucking cocaine. Sucks.
The Google subscriber.
Oh, wow.
The Google
It must be his lunch break.
He's trying to scam somebody else.
Maybe he's on the other line right now. Maybe he'll call me back.
He might be on another line.
What an unorganized scammer that his calls don't go to another scammer.
Right?
Like, I feel fucking...
Like, seriously,
what
it's
kind
not a
of
call center?
shabby operation is this asshole running?
Bullshit.
I remember when scammers used to deal with people with respect. God damn it, scammers had integrity.
I swear to God, he was some 20-year-old sounding fucking in the living room of his shitty apartment type of character.
You know,
so I asked him if he's doing this on his own or if he's part of a group. No call center, man. Nothing.
Work from home scammers, fucking half-ass.
Dead silence.
Half-ass. Elon needs to get these guys to go back into the office. I mean, I swear to God, the level of scammers should really drop since COVID. I tell you, man.
And I need 5 bullet point email of what you accomplished last week. How many people did you scam? I need the bullet point.
I need this information pronto.
Well, there was Betty.
Give us 5 things you did last week.
Yeah. I cooked a bloody good biryani, you know.
I tell you what, the people who don't need to do that are over in North Korea after they just had their that Lazarus group, like you were talking about, investigator. Apparently, I don't know if that guy's associated with them, but that Lazarus group, when they hacked that Bybit exchange, They took that $1.5 billion from the fucking crypto market, and that
wild.
next day, you know, everybody's talking about, hey, we need to lock these fucking wallets down, make sure these motherfuckers can't sell. And North Korea said, okay, guess who has an Ethereum reserve now? Boom. And now they're economically secure. Shout out to the hackers of North Korea. They don't have to send bullet point emails because Kim Jong-un, he knows that they fucking are doing their job or he's going to kill them bitches.
Well, you don't need bullet points when you have actual bullets. That are, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to give you bullet points, but if you don't do your job, you're going to get 2 in the head.
You're going to get bullet points, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're going to get hollow points.
Just get the hollow points to fully explode. Jesus Christ.
That's wild. Wild
Bro,
shit.
they don't screw around. They don't screw around in North Korea. North Korea, like, there's parts of the world that never had like the Enlightenment, right? Like North Korea is one, Afghanistan, those whole areas. Like they've never had like shit. Like childhood is a thing. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a difference between children and adults, or like, maybe we like torture people for fun. But it's like it's never kind of. It's just so weird, man. Like Duncan Trussell said this one thing on a Rogan podcast like years ago, and it's always stuck with me. Right? It's just some throwaway line that he says, and I say it all the time. But it's like it's amazing the different realities people are living on this planet right now at the same time. Right? Like there's some kid in Africa digging, the stuff for your phone out of dirt with his own bare hands. That's his existence, and also at the same time, Elon Musk exists. Right, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy.
And at the same time, there's somebody on Epstein Island getting his fucking salad tossed while he's,
by probably that kid's sister, right? So, like, it's fucking.
Man, I do want to though.
All full circle.
It's so
before we get too off topic here, I just want to finish up with the Coinbase thing. So,
sorry.
Coinbase, as well as all the other fucking platforms, are never going to fucking call you. They're never going to call you. They're going to send you an email. They're going to lock your account. They're going to send you an email. They're not going to fucking just call you and say, hey, did you try and change your fucking email? Yes? Oh, well, give me a moment and somebody's going to call you. That shit is not real. Don't buy it. Don't give your passphrase out. And also, let's fucking talk about this Bybit shit, man, because that's sort of like along the same fucking thing here. I'm just going to bring up my whole fucking entire screen and share this really quick if I can.
While you're doing that, just a top tip for everybody. I don't know how extreme you want to go, but I have my phone set up so it's do not disturb unless you're in my phone book. If it's important enough, somebody will leave a message or send an email, or I know you can call me. Other than that,
there you go. Well, they've been trying to get a hold of me for a few nights in a row, so I finally answered the fucking phone call from Hawaii, which is where the automated thing came from. But these are the talking points that I brought up about Bybit, because this is some pretty wild shit if you really investigate it. And this is from Grok. Again, shout out to fucking Grok, because Grok is amazing. Shit's amazing. I don't know. Can you see that? Can you see me now?
Yeah.
So the hack was on the 21st of February, biggest in history, 1.5 billion fucking dollars in ETH, plus some other shit. You can read down here. They're managing liquidity during normal transfer with Safe Wallet, which they use to store funds. Computer belonging to the developer of Safe Wallet was compromised by probably a fucking phone call from somebody pretending to be from Coinbase or some shit. He gave away his personal credentials to his computer, and they got into his computer. He was a developer for Safe Wallet with direct access to the Safe Wallet fucking code, hosted on Amazon, and the user interface was actually changed by these hackers. So they changed the user interface of Safe Wallet so that when all of the people, a multi-signature wallet, so it means that multiple people had to log in to the Safe Wallet and fucking all approve this transaction. Code was designed specifically to activate when Bybit's wallet initiated a transaction. They had already targeted this wallet. They went to transfer 401,000 Ethereum and other tokens to their warm wallet for liquidity, and the code altered the transaction to send the crypto to the attacker's wallet. 2 minutes after the attack, the code was removed from the Safe Wallet infrastructure. Even though the multi-sig wallet requires multiple people to approve the transaction, they all saw the same user interface. So on the user interface of the wallet, they saw that it was going to the correct address, and they didn't verify this because They could have tried to verify the transaction, but they probably done it so many fucking times they didn't verify the data. So once each user verified the transaction, control over the cold wallet was transferred to the attackers, and the attackers sent the funds to their own wallets, which they then sent through mixers. They actually created a pump fund token, did all kinds of shit. Basically, if you're using fucking multi-signature wallets, verify those transactions on Etherscan or test it on something that simulates a transaction like Tenderly. And that was as far as I got before we got into this, all of this. But there's so many things that could have changed with what SafeWallet did, with Bybit, what they did. Like some of the top level people in cryptocurrency made simple fucking user error mistakes. They didn't verify the transactions. So this is a lesson for us, really. Like they'll be fine. They're
If you
down a couple
backtrack
$1 billion.
everything that you just said, I understand that exchange was trying to operate a liquidity scheme very quickly, and they were trying to do it as because I've done this before, where you try to pull liquidity, you immediately inject some funds into something, and then the liquidity is gone, right? So the impact of the price is able to fluctuate and go up very, very fucking high, and then you're able to have some people put in some longs on the leverage, the like 20x, if you will, and then the exchange will be like, hey, we're gonna fucking make sure everybody gets liquidated real quick, and they'll sell their fucking shit, and then they'll inject the liquidity back into the token. I've seen this happen on multiple exchanges throughout my experience on crypto, and I highly recommend nobody ever leverage trade on a fucking crypto exchange, because that exchange is going to try to fuck you any chance that they get. And honestly, this, like you said, Bex, it's a good thing, because Bybit, next time, they're going to take more time. They're going to say, hey, before we pull this liquidity, let's make sure we're, not sending it to a fucking dumbass address where we're going to get all of our fucking money stolen. But, and speaking of which, $1.5 billion was stolen. A couple days after, it was exactly $1.5 billion that was liquidated out of the cryptocurrency market. Just very fucking, conspicuously.
Highly convenient.
Almost like the market was like, you know what? Why don't all these customers fuck off, and we're just going to get our money back from North Korea and fuck the people over in the process. Honestly, that's why I love crypto.
Crypto's amazing, man. It's just amazing. But yeah, I mean, you got the top level people, some of the best people in cryptocurrency fucking making mistakes like that. And it wasn't even the guys that did it that made a mistake. They didn't get hacked. It wasn't the Bybit people that got hacked. It was code that was injected into the wallet that they use on chain that got hacked. So again, are you using a fucking cold wallet that's like on the Ethereum chain that's been built onto the chain for faster transactions? Or are you going to be smart and use like a USB stick or some shit? Put the crypto on your computer, pull the fucking USB stick out, and then from your computer transfer it on chain. Don't be dumb. Crypto's going to rug you if you're fucking dumb. And all the people trying to rug you think you're dumb. So don't be fucking stupid. That's the lesson.
Crypto.
Speaking of hacking, can we talk about that SBF hack the other night that I shared with y'all? I have the original post. I have the pulled up. I watched all of this happen in real time because Tiffany Fong shared the original post, and it showed Sam Bankman-Fried with an official gray government check mark. And here's the post.
Which, how the fuck does a guy like him get a government check on X?
Well, he said that Donald Trump pardoned him and he was going to work for the government. The tweet was, a new chapter begins. I'm launching my own meme coin, not just to innovate, but to make a difference. Like Donald Trump, the profits will be dedicated to supporting America's financial education, entrepreneurship, and more. Okay? So he posted that, and then I went straight to it, and you see it. They had already started to change the account, because this had Sam Bankman-Fried, and his at was at SBF at Doge _SBF, and it was
Doge _SBF. He was the
yeah,
motherfucker that destroyed Doge back in the day when he shorted the hell out
right,
of it, using his own FTX company that he had majority control over. I fucking hate
correct.
this guy. The entire Dogecoin and cryptocurrency market should hate this fucking guy.
So
Go
by
on.
the
Sorry.
time I got over here, the name had come back. This was the official name. It's some little government town in Italy. So
Oh.
but his tag was at Doge _SBF with the official government gray check. And then somebody, community notes for the win, had put under it that and I clicked the link. He was still incarcerated.
Oh yeah.
And then you see then the next one,
Picture's gone.
picture's gone, and then it went back to the original where it belonged. So yeah, I watched it all happen in real time. It
I mean,
was crazy. I don't.
can you buy a verified account from X? How do you go
That
by?
that's a government account. You can't buy a government account.
That's weird. Yeah.
That's a
That's
verified.
wild.
This account is verified because it is a government or multilateral organization account. So that's not just something that gets handed out lightly. I think what finally came out was that their password or whatever got hacked by someone, and
Sure.
but they fixed it very quickly. I mean, by the time I got to the profile to take the picture of the Doge tag, the name had already changed, and then the
It was
next
already
one, the
back.
picture, and yeah, it got fixed very quickly.
Well, hey, at least somebody was watching it and they didn't talk about some fucking shitcoin and just rug half the goddamn internet.
They were trying. That was what the post that was the post right under it was for some shitcoin.
I mean, that's typically what they've been doing lately. I saw the same thing happen with what was it? A Tinder's owner with the lookalike account. It ironically the account had more followers than the actual owner of Tinder does on X. So like it was highly believable because like they even launched the spaces, like Tinder token going live on Pump Fun, and like I even like I'm tuning into this space because I've never heard the guy before, but it almost sounded legit. And before I could even like get the quote tweet out like, "Hey, don't buy this," and spaces was ended, fucking the token was rugged, and it was just like, damn. So watch
Crazy,
out
man.
for all that.
So we lost GreenMan again. Hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah, that's okay though. I mean, honestly, again, same thing like I said before.
So
Appreciate
do
his
you
time.
wanna
Love you, GreenMan. You want to roll into your stuff, Brad?
Yeah,
or
you want to talk about
Sequence?
COINTELPRO?
Yeah, we can go into Tony's because honestly, like I think I covered most of my stuff when GreenMan was in here with we talked
Aura,
about
you
Bybit
just
and
missed
Aura.
Mr. Green
Thanks for
Man. He
stopping by.
just poofed. We're hoping he comes back. He's been here. It's been hilarious. He's hilarious.
Come back tomorrow and watch the first half of the show. It was fucking
Yeah, you'll get
phenomenal.
to
Stephen
see Green
Hawking and
Man. He made me
Epstein
cry
Island.
laughing.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
well, I've yet to alter the sound on your intro there.
Everyone, turn your volume down.
Here we go. Take out your earplugs for a moment. I'll try and turn it down as soon as I can. Here we go. Let's roll into
We made it. Woo. Thanks for the quick audio.
I'm getting better. Go ahead.
So, chapter 11 in my series. We're up to 11 chapters now. Chapter 10 went into chaos. Chaos was the CIA's intelligence gathering, and COINTELPRO was the FBI's taking the intelligence one step further and waging domestic war against activists and revolutionaries. Something that was very disturbing that I found in my research. They actually sent Martin Luther King a letter before his death telling him to kill himself. Literally telling him to kill himself. Yeah. Um, so there's the speculation they were monitoring people like John Lennon, Muhammad Ali, Jim Morrison. They were they had infiltrated the Black Panthers. They planted evidence to frame the Black Panthers and cause dissension among the ranks. And then they, of course, assassinated Fred Hampton, the leader of the Black Panthers. They set up Malcolm X to eliminate him. And then the gets into the 27 Club being kind of part of the whole COINTELPRO conspiracy, that they all died under the 27 Club. I don't know if you know what the 27 Club is. It's like Hendrix and Morrison and all of them that died mysteriously at the age of 27.
Okay.
That is speculated that they were part of the counterculture, part of the inside, because I went into in one of the earlier episodes, one of the earlier chapters, about all the crazy high level connections that all of these musicians in the 60s had with the Pentagon. And Jim Morrison's dad was an admiral, so they all had. And someone said to me, well, it was the 60s, everyone had someone in the service. But not everyone had connections to the Pentagon.
Right.
So these weren't just connections, they were high level connections. And they were working to silence the counterculture. And then, of course, Manson came in and turned the counterculture from, dirty, druggy hippies into people that were needed to be afraid of. The connections between then and now are kind of astounding. Like COINTELPRO didn't stop then versus now. Then blackmail, smear campaigns, false evidence, infiltrating activist groups, using the media to spread disinformation, assassination, and forced suicides. Now we have mass surveillance through big tech and AI, FISA, NSA, data collection, censorship and algorithmic suppression, shadow banning, demonetization, fact checking, infiltrating online movements with bots and disinformation agents, J6 informants, FBI assets in extremist groups, Antifa, weaponizing mainstream media to destroy political dissidents, smear pieces, deplatforming, narrative control. We saw all of this during the last election. Everything. Psychological manipulation through social media algorithms, like literally steering people toward controlled opposition. I firmly believe if Elon had not bought X, Kamala Harris would be president right now.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, that cunt would be in office right now, and
makes a lot of
that's not
sense.
even. We know this, by the way, that and I don't just mean to bash the Democratic Party, because there was a long time ago that I used to be like, you know what, they're not bad. This was a long time ago. But the way that when Joe Biden, they basically said, like, nobody could really fucking have a debate with him to be a Democratic nominee for office. And then when they finally had the debate with Trump, And we have to go back in time here. Remember, once everybody realized, Joe Biden was inept, basically, or he wasn't fit to even be in office at that point in time, he fucking disappeared for the last, like 2 months of his presidency, totally.
He did.
And Kamala was basically in charge, and they were pushing the narrative that Kamala was the only person who could possibly be the president that would, or the candidate to beat Trump. They never allowed any other candidates to even formally debate and have a vote for the Americans of who their candidate was going to be on the Democratic side. And I think that was the most fucking I don't even know how to properly put that, but like that's the opposite of democracy. You know what I mean? Like that's just a chosen republic. Here's your fucking leader and suck it up, motherfuckers, and like that.
Yeah,
I think we all
like
should have immediately had a red flag when that happened. Like, this is not how it fucking works whatsoever.
People out there on the left are saying we didn't fucking vote for Elon. Like, I sure as hell didn't fucking vote for Kamala.
Right.
I didn't vote for Jill either, and she was doing more than he was. He didn't even know if he was wearing pants.
Right. And I mean, like, honestly, I'm not how you guys.
Nope, Brad.
Yep.
Motherfuckers, am I good?
Yep.
You're good.
Okay. So I did vote for Elon, not like literally, but with, I don't want to say Elon was what he was aiding and embedding in the election, but he was definitely pushing his own side of the information at hand, against the Democratic Party, certainly. And it was obvious that he was for, Trump. And I knew this, and it was with that in mind that I was also under the thought process that, yeah, I don't want a billionaire in control, but this is the most transparent billionaire that I've seen.
Oh man, 1000%. And this administration's transparency has been so refreshing. Like, if they're doing it, we're watching it unfold live on X. There's no, just like Pam Bondi getting on there today and saying we're releasing Epstein tomorrow. This is what the holdup was, and we were in Trump's cabinet meeting today, live on X. I mean, if they're doing it, we're seeing it happen as it happens. We don't have to wait for mainstream media to put their spin on it. We're seeing it as it unfolds, and it's refreshing.
Though I will say, I respect what Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, is doing. I respect what Elon is doing. I think in certain aspects, and I know that their goal is to, what did he say, $5 billion a day until October, right? To try and get us back into a balanced fucking budget. Don't nix fucking Ebola.
Like, he was
take
on
a minute. You just take a fucking second, just a moment, and be like, wait a minute. Don't fire some of the people that are in charge of our fucking nuclear arsenal. Like, those are important people. Just fucking take your 19-year-old asses and just slow down just a fucking tiny bit. Otherwise, you're doing a great fucking job.
Fantastic. Keep up the great work.
It's a good assessment.
Just take a minute. We don't want Ebola.
I know.
No Ebola.
We're in a hurry.
One of the things that
done.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around is the Gaza Strip and how we might be taking claim to that. We talked about it briefly a few weeks ago, but I put in the podcast chat the video, and I want to pull it up because this is the most hilarious fucking video I've ever seen. But if it comes to fruition, I don't know where I stand on it. We need to talk about it.
Using the same fucking apps that I use to create AI videos, and I swear to God, it's the Donna fucking AI music app. It's the same style of music. Anyway, bring that video up because if he's trolling people,
I put it in the podcast chat.
I'll bring that shit up really quick.
Oh, I got it right here.
You got it right there. Do it.
Yeah.
This is fucking amazing, and also
the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh, it's amazing and the worst thing I've ever seen. All right, open.
I'm gonna holler out to pause because there's one scene that's just fucking phenomenal. I mean, there's a lot. All right,
you ready?
Ready.
Buckle up.
Tunnels coming to set you free, bringing the light for all to see. No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is
right there.
Here.
Can you go back? Go back to the dancers for a moment. Just go back just a squelch. Those are fucking men.
Those are dudes. Oh my god, they have beards.
They have fucking beards.
Come on, y'all gotta check this out. Y'all gotta.
I missed that. Oh,
you gotta go over these with a fine tooth comb. I thought we ended this.
All right. Anyway.
Golden future, a brand new life. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza, number one. Trump Gaza, shining bright. Golden future, a brand new life. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza, number one.
I thought that was their hair. I did not realize that was dudes.
Yep.
Oh.
Y'all going to Trump Gaza or what?
You know, I won in the 90s. I won $4,827.56 at Trump Plaza in Atlantic City.
Fuck yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Hey. I mean, like, what'll that get you at Trump Gaza, though?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the exchange rate for Trump Gaza.
Honestly, I picture like our own like fucking Dubai, just like right over there, right in the heartland of Jerusalem, basically. Honestly,
it makes sense.
I'm here for it.
It's such a strategically advantageous location.
Oh, it is. But I mean, like we've done the bidding of Jerusalem's warfare for the last like 50 years. That what the hell's his name? That fucking investigator guy that does his fucking videos on the TikToks and shit. I forget his name. Whatever shit. Ian Carroll, I think is his name. Didn't put me on the spot.
Oh yeah, Ian Carroll did a thing on Laurel Canyon.
Oh, did he?
Really?
Yeah, after I did.
But he did a deep dive on. Well, that's interesting that you mentioned he did that after you did. Right. Anyway, nevertheless, we'll skip that part.
That's next week's episode.
With the Jerusalem stuff, there's a lot that kind of came to light. But I mean, if you know, after World War I, World War II, we've really aided and helped the Jerusalem state, even become what it is today. Not saying what it was 2,000, 3,000 years ago, whatever, blah, 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 the fucking storybooks. But the reformation of it and how it's coming to play now, I don't know exactly if Trump's right by saying, that's our fucking property. But, like, honestly, go back to World War II. If we didn't go over there, get the fucking Germans out of there, stop fucking Hitler, and whatever, put them in Argentina, whatever the CIA did with them, blah, 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 blah. But we stopped the fucking war. Fact check that one. Like, obviously, we deserve a little bit of a claim to Europe, right? I don't care where it's at. If you want to call it the fucking Gaza Strip and now the, Trump, I don't care. We deserve some little part of Europe. Fuck off if you disagree. That's my take.
That's controversial but fair.
See that, the whole thing about Canada's going to become the 51st state?
Indeed.
Another.
Someone posted on X that we're going to call it Gay North Dakota.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
But, again, strategically, Greenland and Canada, between the two, is the most important fucking shipping lane in the goddamn world. I don't care who else you talk to, where else you go. The most important shipping lane when it comes to world logistics. Greenland has fucking huge amounts of natural gas and oil and petroleum reserves. I mean, strategically, if we're going to get ourselves back on track as a fucking country, we do have the ability to fucking get most of our oil and natural gas from our reserves here. But because the companies don't want to fucking drill in the sites that they already have licenses for, because they know it'll dilute the American market, and they won't make as much fucking money, the big oil goddamn companies, those assholes. If we go up to other countries and privatize that locations and fucking make it the U.S. government's goddamn oil reserves and we fucking bust out the middleman, then fuck Valdez. You know, fuck the
Drill,
big
baby,
goddamn.
drill. Drill, baby, drill.
Honestly, we need to be up in there in that Greenland. I'm with you on that one. And I don't know anything about Greenland or their political stance or their economic policies or their government. And with that being said,
now do I.
Fuck them.
I mean, I'm speculating here, right? But
just they'll be all right. I guarantee it. You know, they'll be our citizens, and you know, nothing will change for them except for everything. So it'll be fine.
I hate to be a selfish asshole about it, but I would rather see us drilling oil in other locations than outside of the Grand Canyon, which is very fucking dear to my heart, or the boundary waters of the Mississippi River where they want to start fucking drilling for natural gas, oil, and copper mines. I really don't want to see the boundary waters of the Mississippi destroyed. Let's do it up in Greenland where I'll probably never visit, right? Again,
yeah, fuck that place.
Asshole. Fuck me for saying that. No. That's just my fucking stupid internal thoughts coming out of this stupid mouth.
Yeah, fuck them. Who's gonna go up there in Greenland in, you know, what, from October to March? Nobody. Fuck off. It's -30. Like, a place doesn't even exist. So, you know, we'll keep like what, 20% of the place beautiful and, you know, nice for people to visit.
Go everything up north else, where nobody lives.
The fuck out of it. Yeah.
Like way up northern fucking Canada. That's where most of their natural gas and oil reserves are. Nobody fucking lives in way northern Canada.
Put us in charge. You know, we've got it covered. Just
I don't know. There's a lot more to it than I fucking know, that's for sure. But
no, we've answered all the problems. And we have to just, you know, once we've answered the problems, we just have to remind people I'm better than you. And that's politicians. That's how it works. We're the best. We did it. Right. We're better than you.
You sound like Giorgio when you said that.
Well, honestly, most of it came from God's will. You know what I mean? Like, believe it or not, God spoke to me. He spoke it into existence. And then that's why we had to just go out and do things. So, like,
I'm just going to block that fucking guy.
That's a true leader. Good call. Just block them people.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Bye.
But people in chat, don't send your fucking bullshit website links or bullshit to our chat. Unless you're going to be like that one guy. What was his name? I think we dropped him because that was on that stupid streaming app that we realized supports child predators. But unless you're going to come up here and troll us properly, get the fuck out. I'm not going to put your chat up on the screen. Just go on. Get out of here. But Brad, can we talk about the thing?
Away from me.
I don't know what thing.
The big thing that we talked about last night that might happen and seems like more and more like it's going to happen before we cut out for the evening.
The conversation has been ramping up. You know, over the course of the years, when COVID happened, I watched Tiger King, and Hollywood, you know, led me to believe that he was the bad guy, and that wasn't a fair take. As evidence has kind of come out, maybe not everything was all true, apparently, from my understanding. Now I have to go fine tooth comb this stuff before we even have the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Exotic on this show himself. But might be some sort of situation like we just had with GreenMan, where we have him call in and we'll be able to have a show that way.
Well, we definitely can't do a video
from prison. Yeah,
we confirmed that we can't do a video through prison. They won't allow it.
We're not high profile enough.
Yeah,
you gotta retweet our show more.
Right.
Yes.
Put our shit out there so Joe Exotic's lawyers will let us fucking live stream him from prison. We don't know exactly when we're gonna do it, but it's sounding more and more like he's gonna be on the fucking show. So stay tuned for that.
I believe we might be locked in for April 22nd.
You know, my birthday is 2 days before that.
Is it really?
420. My birthday is 420.
That's right. You said that.
That's right. So that's a
wait. Give it 3, 2, 1. Happy 420.
420. Oh, look, it's 420 right now.
420. It's always 420.
I know.
It's always fucking 420. You know what a pain in the ass that thing was to code? To make that into a code, put it on a website, clip it, put it in a video, put it back on our background here, and then fucking go into Photoshop, make it into a video, and then realize that Restream won't let us have a minute-long video, so then I had to cut it in half, so that's why it's 420 exactly every 30 seconds on Higher Values.
Oh, interesting.
You notice it's twice speed of a second? Yeah, that's why.
I was looking at that earlier, like, wait a minute, that's moving fast.
I love how chat has slowly noticed it over time that the ticker is just always 420 up there. It makes my heart just swell when you all comment, "Oh my god, I didn't realize the clock always says 420." It's just wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Put so much time into this. Thanks for noticing.
A tear comes from my eye every time.
The chat is gone for me. I've got the red bar of death.
I think somebody was saying earlier that we were having trouble with X chat. We're still, this is a great streaming app compared to the ones that we've used in the past. I love a lot of the shit about it, but there's glitches here and there. So, thanks for sticking around, everybody that did. Thanks for people that did pop into the chat.
Still says we're live, so that's cool.
Yeah, at least we're live. We're not talking to ourselves because that would be fun and embarrassing. And, I mean, we're still having fun, but I'd be shamed.
Yeah, it would be very bad. Nevertheless, though, some of the things when we're just
we're still
back
live
on that Joe Exotic thing. One of the
super
things
excited
we're going to be talking about, obviously, is the people who are running the Tiger King Zoo now. What type of things are going on over there? Is it something that was even I don't know, a good thing that they locked up Joe and put these other people in charge? I suppose is something that we should probably be talking about because these
there
are
was
still
that video he posted
animals.
today. That was
damning.
That was fucking eye-opening, dude.
And Carol Baskin sold it for $19.5 million.
So I never would have even asked for Joe, even just the humor of this. I never thought we could even get him on. But once Carol sold her nonprofit, that was the final straw when I was like, this wasn't right. They fucked him over. They kind of, it was a witch hunt. Now I'm not saying he was perfect. No. No. But they definitely went above and beyond to ensure that he was put away and shut the fuck up. And I think it was unjust and unfair. And that's why I'd love to actually sit down and just kind of understand his side of the story from him. Obviously, that's going to be his biased, and based fucking right. But
but let's hear it. Let's actually hear his voice saying
from the
his side of the fucking story.
Straight from the tiger's mouth.
Unfiltered, from the media, and we'll just some fucking random people, with Joe Exotic and getting his fucking take on things. And then I'd like to, whatever stories, or allegations, whatever, he might want to project on the other people involved. I want to take those clips and be like, hey, do you have a rebuttal? I'd like to hear your side of the story. I think that's only fair, obviously.
Absolutely.
We don't have to take just Joe's side. I think there's more to the story that maybe Joe should be free at least. But let's take the time to understand what happened and then make our assessment, right?
And if we want to get real about it, would this show exist if it wasn't for fucking Joe Exotic?
Low key, not even. Nope.
Would you have been like, hey, Corey, investigator, my name's out there, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Would you have said, hey, man, do you want to move up to Wisconsin on this property and start a fucking tiger sanctuary? Move all the way up from Colorado into a place you've never been? If it hadn't been for being inspired
we were doing
by that guy?
Large cats in general, but...
large cats. Yeah. We were going to do large cats, bobcats, tigers, whatever.
Nevertheless,
we could do. We decided that was a fucking dumb idea on 4 acres of land next to a town. Lots next to farmers, and it was going to be expensive as hell. So now we're doing the fucking gardening in harmony. We're taking care of butterflies. Complete polar opposite.
Wildlife.
But I got up here. I got up on X. I was like, hey, Brad, X will pay you to be a fucking degenerate on the internet. And then you were like, okay, bet. You hopped on. You got like 8,000 more fucking followers than I do now. Totally just fucking
Brad and I were, he was one of my first real friends when I came back.
We wouldn't have met you. We wouldn't have met fucking Cashman. Like, this show would not exist, and I'll just say it. It wouldn't. Would this show exist without Joe Exotic?
I've been influenced, inspired by many people in life. He certainly was one of them, because like throughout life, you see people, and last night we talked about it, like you're either a content creator or you're a content consumer. And a long time ago, when COVID was happening, I watched almost every show and every movie that I could possibly watch, and they just
Didn't
kept
we
getting
all?
dumber and dumber. So like now I want to make my own shows, because I'm convinced if they can do it, I can do it, we can do it, and it'll be fine.
Absolutely.
And we'll have some fun while we're fucking doing it, because I've watched the shows. They suck. I'm watching wrestling. I'm telling you guys. And
They
like
do.
these guys literally pitch the story, sell your soul to me, like the Illuminati. And I'm like, I can't watch this much anymore. Like, this is getting crazy.
Well, we can talk about it here
That's
on
right.
Higher Value.
I'm gonna have to watch Tiger now.
I'm gonna have to double back on that.
I'm probably gonna start it tonight. I'm looking for. I need something to watch anyway, so I guess I'll
I got to catch up on
rewatch
it.
it and take some notes. And
Mhm.
I've already started researching. Like I said, his name was Schreibvogel was his last name before he changed it.
Interesting.
Schreibvogel.
Curious about
German.
Yeah, that's curious. So that'll probably be on a Tuesday show, because we'd really love to get Cosmic Adonis up here to fucking talk to him. We'll have all of us, hopefully. Hopefully the fucking Fauci flu hasn't taken any of us out by then.
Poor
And
Cash.
we'll have a whole panel that we can have a discussion with Joe
Keep
about it.
Cash in your thoughts.
Much love to
He's
Cashman.
super sick. He's got the Fauci flu.
Much love to Cashman.
Hopefully you can be back next week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think so. He'll be back, man. He's a tough motherfucker.
I'm gonna take.
And again, shout out to GreenMan.
Yes, thank you. That was so much
He just
fun.
messaged me. He said, "Thanks for having me, guys. It was great hanging out with you guys. Sorry, my internet here is bullshit. Keeps lagging out. So thanks again for being on the show,
just
GreenMan.
appreciate him being able to take the time.
We'll have you back anytime.
Yeah, that was a lot
Absolutely.
of fun. He's
Anytime we can talk
voice is-
about Stephen Hawking, or the first time he came on and we were talking about Neuralink being implanted and having a come button on hand, and this time we're
The
talking about
orgasm button?
hotkeys for fucking Stephen Hawking getting his asshole licked. Like, who knows what the next conversation we might have on it.
You never know where
Love
we're
you,
gonna go.
Crimson. Thanks for stopping by.
Good times though. Nevertheless, thanks everybody for showing up. We're winding down.
man.
We got about another minute in here left. We have a 2-hour show. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, if it's your first time watching us, our Tuesday shows more enlightenment, spiritual, the journey of life itself, everything that's fucking possibly different about life. And the Wednesday show, we smoke weed, we talk about dumb shit, or the news, everything that
Conspiracy.
Yeah, everything that's happening, and
All of it.
that makes life, right? So if you enjoyed it, I appreciate you. Make sure you check in another episode, see if it's fucking fun. If not, tell us why not, and maybe we'll adjust it. Maybe we'll tell you to fuck off. Nevertheless, have a good night, everybody. Let's do a round table. Everybody, say your things, and let's get out of here.
That was it
Good
for
night,
me.
everyone.
Thank you guys for stopping by. It was a great show. I had a fucking blast with GreenMan. Hopefully we got Cashman back next year. Or next week.
Either way.
Everybody stick around, because for real, we're going to have Joe Exotic on the show.
We
and
also
it's gonna
have
be fucking
the
amazing.
Pot Brothers attorneys coming up very soon.
Yes.
The Shut the Fuck
Yes.
Up Friday
Check them out.
guys. If you've ever seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to be talking to those attorneys themselves. So we got a couple big shows coming up, I think, and who knows where that's going to take us. So stay tuned. If you have a request, and you want have somebody come on, you can tag them directly, or you can tag us, and we'll try to make it happen at some point. I think that's pretty much fucking it. Buy the shit from our sponsors. They sell weed. They sell weed things. They sell things you can smoke your weed in. They sell drinks that you can have cannabis in. I don't know. Fucking. We have shirts and shit,
Right.
We did the plug.
HigherValues420.com. All right. Anything else from you, Tony?
No, thank you all. It was fantastic. It was good laughs. And thank you, GreenMan. Get well soon, Cash. And we'll see you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
We came up from the bottom, now we top tier. Brendo and Cashman, everyone give a cheer. Higher values in the game, we're the pioneers. Speaking loud, raising high, forget all the fear. This is the moment, we let the world know. Values that matter, let the truth flow. Brendo and Cashman, we rise and we thrive. With higher values, we keep the vibe alive. Tune into the truth, let the wisdom arrive. In the heart of the South, watch our dreams collide. Every episode hitting like we just dropped heat. From the streets to the booth, hear the rhythm and beat. Discussions ignite, in the zone we compete. Connecting with the fan, feel that community heat. We keep it real, never play pretend. This journey of ours will never end. Brendo and Cashman, we rise and we thrive. With higher values, we keep the vibe alive. Tune into the truth, let the wisdom arrive. In the heart of the South, watch our dreams collide. Every episode hitting like we just dropped heat. From the streets to the booth, hear the rhythm and beat. Discussions ignite, in the zone we compete. Connecting with the fan, feel that community heat. We keep it real, never play pretend. This journey of ours will never end. From the mic to the world, we uplift and inspire. Thanks for riding with us, let's take it higher.
Okay, so strap in, strap on. We're getting ready to go past moon, straight to Uranus.